Well, it happened. I got an overuse injury. And when we hear someone who has that, usually their options they think are to completely stop what they're doing, bench themselves, go back to square one, maybe not even come back to the thing they were working on in the first place and just throw it all away, go back to what you were doing before. It's not worth it. Or keep pushing through and keep tearing yourself up and telling everyone, yep, I'm somebody who's just going to keep tearing myself up. Ugh, that's not what I did. There's more options than that. There's ways that we can move through overuse injuries in a healthy way that keeps us moving forward because the overuse injury is not just from what we're doing, it's from who we're being. I'll get more into that and who I was being and how that led to my overuse injury in a minute. But first, if you're new to my world, welcome. I'm Dr. Vicky, gentle chiropractor for people as well as pets. I'm a Reiki healer. I'm a mind body coach. You don't give a flip about the initials behind my last name. What they mean is that I am here to help you get from where you are to where you want to be faster, easier, and with less effort in a healthy way that moves you forward to the life of your dreams instead of just keeping up with the status quo. So, overuse injuries. If you've been around, I've been chatting for a while that I have been challenging myself to run every day. And if you know me before that, you know I'm kind of a sedentary person, or I had been. And I was ready to change that. And I was turning myself into someone who runs every day for fitness, for the mental challenge, for achieving a goal. I upgraded my identity to, okay, I am someone who runs every day. And that was good. That was better than where I was someone who sat on the couch and was never going to run a day in her life. So we improved. But that challenge of I am someone who runs every day turned into an overuse injury and pain and breakdown because that identity needed an upgrade. It got me from where I was to a better place, but to get from that better place to even further to where I really wanted to be, we needed to upgrade it again. I overused the identity. It wasn't just that I overused my body, it's that I overused who I was being in using my body. Is the process that we're going through producing pain or progress? And if the pain that's creating is outweighing the progress, we need to upgrade the process. We need to upgrade what we're doing. Now, when I got my overuse injury, I did not want to stop what I was doing. I did not want to completely stop running. And I knew that's exactly what a physical therapist was going to tell me. I know that's exactly what a lot of chiropractors tell people to do. It's exactly what a lot of medical doctors tell people to do. Heck, it's what the doctor in my own brain was telling me that I needed to do to heal as rapidly as possible. But I didn't want to do that, just like a lot of you don't want to do that, because stopping would have invalidated the upgraded identity that I had established of being someone who runs every day. And I had come so far, I had put in so much work to upgrade that identity in the first place that I didn't want to be like the masses who just sit back on the couch and go, oh well, I'll give up on that dream. Oh well, I'll give up on that identity that I just upgraded. No, I wasn't going to give up on it. I wasn't going to give up on myself. I'm not going to give up on you. I'm sure as heck not going to give up on myself either. And I know that that's where a lot of you who tune into me are coming from. You want to keep moving forward. You're already being seen as a leader in your communities. You don't want to be seen as one of the masses who just sits back on your butt and deals with mediocrity and says, oh, I guess this is just the way that it's going to be. No, you step into that leadership role so that you can show others how to be better by being better yourself. Because when you're better, the whole world is better. And in case you haven't looked around, the world could use a little better right now. And you know that you are a key to that you being better helps the world be better. So when you have setbacks like that, you know that you don't want to just completely sit out of participating on life anymore and sit out on participating in that upgraded identity. And that's exactly where I was when I had this overuse injury. I had this big debate in my brain of, I know stopping would heal this fastest, but it's going to put me right back into that previous conditioning, and I'm going to backslide into being who I didn't want to be anymore. So I knew that stopping wasn't going to be the ideal option for me. So I instead needed to upgrade my identity, who I'm being in a healthy way, so that I could upgrade what I was doing in a healthy way, in a way that helped me heal while still moving forward. I had to start not with altering my exercise routine, which did need to happen. But before that could even happen, I had to upgrade my why. I had to upgrade and establish a new identity. So I had already gone from I'm someone who never runs, which was a very low quality identity, and I had upgraded that to I am someone who runs every day. Better, but it got me hurt. We needed to upgrade it even more. So I needed to upgrade to a new identity of I am now a healthy runner, which doesn't sound at first glance a whole lot different than I'm someone who runs every day. Someone who runs every day can be healthy, or they can be like I was, running their ankle into the ground until it was screaming at them. So we can be doing healthy things in unhealthy ways. It all comes in from who we are being, from that inner identity that we have in the first place. So I needed to upgrade my identity to I am now a healthy runner. The same thing happens in you. You have already come so far already. You know what it's like to upgrade yourself in various areas of your life. You've been doing it for a while, or maybe you're new to it. You've gotten that taste of how things can be better, and you want to maintain that. You want to maintain that upward momentum. You don't just want to maintain the status quo with where you're at, and you definitely don't want to backslide into where you've been. You're done with that. You've experienced that. We don't need to experience it again. You want to maintain the upward momentum of getting to that next level and the next level above that. You know that things are constantly upgrading. That's how nature works. That's how the universe works. A flower does not put out one bloom and say, oh, well, I'm done. This is pretty. This is wonderful. The bees came to pollinate this one flower. I never have to bloom ever again. No, they're always putting out more. Plants are always trying to upgrade themselves. The weeds in my garden can definitely attest to that. Always trying to upgrade themselves. Maybe not in the most functional way for my aesthetic, but nature always wants to upgrade. You as being the leader in your community, the leader in your circles, the one who is always moving forward and helping others up to join you, helping lead by that example, you're always wanting to move forward. So the answer might not be to completely stop. How can we move forward in a way that does not invalidate the identity that you've already stepped into? How do you move forward in a way that honors that identity that you've worked so hard for while helping you upgrade in a healthy, safe way? You need to work with someone to assist you in honoring that identity that you've worked so hard for and helping you move forward with that upgraded identity in a healthy way that's not going to hurt you anymore, that's going to get you healing. It's going to get you from where you are to where you want to be in the safest and fastest way possible, in ways that honor where you've been, honor what you've done, and honor where you're going. If this all makes sense to you, reach out to me for a no charge consult and let's see if I'm the one who needs to be working with you to get you from where you are to where you want to be. You can reach out to me at 636 751 3150 for a phone call. You will probably get my voicemail because I am giving my complete total focus to each individual as I'm working with them. So if you get my voicemail, just leave me a message and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can with my full undivided focus for you. So it might be 24 to 48 hours before I get back to you, but you will have me completely for the time that we're together. Or if it's easier for you, shoot me a text message with the word consult at 636 751 3150, and we'll set up a time that works great for both of us. All right. It's not what you're doing, it's who you're being. not only in what's going to leave you hurting and threatening to put you back on the sidelines and back to the life that you used to have that you fought so hard to get out of, but it's also what's going to help you move forward into the life of your dreams from where you are to where you want to be. It's not just what you're doing, it's who you're being. Go out there and upgrade your identity and upgrade your life because when you're better, the whole world is better. See you guys next time.